After the 2019 fires, we had no power, and this whole area was devastated by the fires. There was nothing left. If another fire comes through, I have to be prepared. The last time in the fires, we had no water, we had no power to fight a fire with. This time, I'm hoping I'm going to have some water put aside for fires, and also we will have power. We live in an area that's prone to droughts and bushfires and floods and hurricane winds, and the system just stands up to it, and it's really reliable. Here, with this system, it would be a set and forget system. I would just turn the pumps on sprinklers. I've got sprinklers on the roof. I've got sprinklers all around the garden. 2 hours before I left, sort of thing, I'd turn it all on and make sure everything was saturated at least.
Standalone power system is essentially a combination of solar panels, batteries, and a small diesel generator as a backup that allows Essential Energy to provide a power supply to a customer without being physically connected to the grid using poles and wires. From a customer perspective, the main benefit is around reliability. So some of our customers are served by 10, 20, 30 kilometres of dedicated power line just to their property. And of course, if there's any interruption or damage to that power line through storm or wind or flood, that customer will be off supply. The standalone power system, because it's not remotely connected through that 30 kilometres of power line, means that the customer will see improved reliability.
A standalone power system, I think, really lends itself to peace of mind in the sense that you don't have to think about it. It's not like it's something you think about every day. It's just there. It's just power like you would normally have from any grid-connected system or not. It allows, my mum to have the peace of mind knowing that she's not required to stay with her property to defend it. And that is enormous, benefit to us. I love knowing that my mum feels confident to leave her property if a fire comes, because we've experienced that before where she did not want to leave. Dealing with Essential Energy in this whole process of the standalone power system has been really wonderful. They've been really understanding of our reservations, of any reservations we had, and really supportive as well of the way that we might need to adjust the SAPS if needed, change some things around the fencing that's required to keep our animals out, and all those sorts of things have been really so positive. And even in the darkest of nights, on the coldest and rainiest nights, if they need to come out, they will come out. There's no hesitation there. That's been great to see, that support.
It's important for us to install more standalone power systems on the network because it reduces the cost to all customers of us having to operate and maintain the electricity network as a whole. It also improves reliability for those customers that are connected to a standalone power system. And it also reduces the risk of bushfire to adjacent communities because we don't have large lengths of line going through remote terrain to individual customers.
If I were to be recommending the standalone power system to somebody, I would tell them to go for it. I would have no hesitation about following the path that we did in terms of taking on a standalone power system. The fact that we're able to use green energy in the way that we are using our energy is hopefully going to have some positive benefit in the future, if not just for the environment, but also for the fact that the system is there, it's set up, it's going to be continuing to generate that energy for some time. These systems are a game changer and a lifesaver.
I feel more secure within this system than being on the grid, definitely.